RingGangRadio.com. Take over. Last mission. Final boss mode.
Yo, Pat, I do want to ask you this because the shit you mentioned in the chat, we never got a chance to do a poll topic on it or anything, but I'll just kick it out to you. But since we're already looking at next year and it's the season finale, do you have any predictions for Triller next year? Like, do you think them niggas really come back? Like, do they get their cool factor back? Do they make one more big play?
They're going under. They done, son. I feel like they never know. I feel like they're done.
I will say is I think they're still trying to tap into the market of having boxing MMA fighters box in the ring, or if not box with some wild rules like boxing with fucking damn near 4-ounce gloves on and shit like it's the old days, so shit like that, or fighting in a triangular ring or some shit like that. So they're still trying for the fuckery and because they think there's still a link for that and they're trying to regain that. So I actually think this.
Niggas are fighting in a triangle ring.
Yeah. Yeah. So
you never heard of Triad Combat, the new freak show fight where they get people who are extremely washed up to fight?
No, I've never heard of this anime.
Yeah. So it's boxing like old head versus old head in like a triangular
old head
ring
MMA.
and shit. Yeah, old head MMA. Yeah.
Damn, the fucking robot heard of this too now. Shit.
Like I said, I mean, it has a niche, but it depends. I think Triller will try to make one more run at it, and of course, like they probably gotta get back Snoop, and maybe more Jaleel White and Steve Urkel. Like they need to wipe the taste of the whole Belfort Holyfield pay-per-view because that's the shit that that's the shit that went left for them. And the funny thing is too is even the cards that they had after that are pure boxing were actually pretty good. But it's hard to care about the product because the product the image took a hit. First Jake Paul left, and that was the stupidest thing that Triller could have done is not put him under a contract, and the Showtime stole him away, and among other fuckery. And then Mike Tyson publicly denounced them, and Roy Jones is, still looking for whatever money he's owed from them.
Rules Jones Jr. Yes.
Yeah.
They fucked up the Cambosos Lopez fight.
Yeah, and they fucked up the Cambosos, which would have been their ace in the hole had they actually.
It's like they were sitting on the damn fight of the year the whole time.
Right.
Oh, I'm sure there's somebody in like the executive office looking to chop somebody's head off of that.
Yeah, but hey, I mean, it's their fault. Like it's not all their fault, but the fuckery.
It's their fault. Let's cut the shit out. It's their fault.
I know you're used to speaking corporate, Pat, but there's no reason for it. Like, don't miss round words. It's all on them.
Niggas don't listen to Ring Gang for the corporate.
No, you're right. It is their fault.
Especially with the Holyfield thing, you don't let somebody's old uncle or for some generations their granddad go out and fight like that.
Yeah. That like I said, that's the card that soured me on. Like the only highlight was Anderson Silva knocking out Tito Ortiz cold, brutally. So
that shit was hilarious.
Low key, that was one of the damn KOs of the year.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean Anderson Silva had a hell of a year for boxing, which is weird to say.
He definitely gonna win a Ring Gang award
for sure.
And the biggest
award show.
Yeah, if anything, I always like to point out because everyone's just like, "Yo, Addison Silva MMA." I'm like, the dude has always loved boxing and took it seriously. It's just no one ever asked him.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, dude boxed, but MMA just paid more. But now that now he has the lane.
More. At least boxing always paid more, but for his skill set.
He's at the spotlight now where it pays more.
And truthfully, he might actually be the key to Triller actually getting back to what they need to, because he's not under contract with Dana. He can do what he pleases in this.
They gotta give him a good opponent,
right.
He has to have somebody that's gonna damn break the damn casual barrier. He's too dangerous for he's too dangerous for a fucking Jake Paul, and then Jake Paul's not on Triller.
Yeah, and Roy will probably do it if asked, which is like PJ just said, Roy is always an option because he likes to do this shit, and
But that's the thing, the way Roy looked against Tyson, that fight's kind of dead now. Roy don't really look like he would have fun. I don't want to see him get done like Holyfield was at this stage.
Roy has been looking off for over 5 years.
Yeah, I mean, like Roy has legit brain damage. It's there, It's just.
But this thing is like, if you remember his last pro fight, he looked good for his age and his size and everything. But for some reason in the Tyson fight, it just looked like somebody who was like who couldn't pull the trigger. It
didn't help that he was really out of shape.
Yeah,
he was out of shape for that shit. Yeah,
but goddamn,
when he looks really good for when on a pro fight, you can tell he's been putting enough time to actually practice for it. For the Mike Tyson one, you could tell that was kind of I'm not sure.
And that fight was built up all summer. I don't want to hear no excuses. That nigga.
Oh no, it's all on him.
Yeah, and
I'm not denying that.
Yeah, and Tyson.
I feel you.
Yeah, and Tyson looked like he did in the early 2000s at least.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's why the post-fight interview between, right after the fight, the interview they had with the two, you could tell, Mike Tyson has that energy. It's like, I'm just happy to be here, and Roy's just like, you want me to do what?
Yeah.
Roy passed the fuck out. I'm like, god damn.
Yeah, but truthfully, Triller, that's Triller's lane right now. Triller has been dealing with a lot of the local scene. I know
Anderson Silva versus the Chad Dawson Belfort winner.
Right, and then Michael Hunter is still signed with them exclusively. Why, I don't know, but
he's going life and death with niggas too. So
yeah, exactly. So, but Triller, I'd say Triller has at least one more year to get back what it had, and at least try to build a lane for a steady lane that will cross over to the casual. But yeah, if they don't pull the trigger in 2022, then it's probably a wrap.
Triller, honestly, at the beginning gave off a vibe of they were trying to be the Bellator of boxing, where they just washed up people, and then afterwards they were just let's just throw anything at the wall.
Yeah,
a lot of people will throw things back at you.
Brand, you expect a certain amount of quality from Bellator. Triller, I see what you're saying. You make a good point. They could go in their footsteps, but they nowhere near. Nigga, at least start going in the same direction first.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that's what they looked at the beginning, but like I said, they just started throwing anything at the wall.
Yeah, exactly.
Anything. They were just okay, let's throw a rubber chicken in there. You know what? Let's throw some sulfuric acid. I don't know what's going on. Throw a bucket of water.
Yeah. and the wild things, they knocked it out the park in their first pay-per-view, which is I don't understand why they just didn't follow the template.
So there was the young artist that made a classic first album, but then
I was gonna say yeah.
They tried to please everybody. The second album, they was I want some Timberland, I want some Primo, I want some Pharrell. Niggas is hold on, wait.
How do you get all these guys?
Yeah, try to make some.
Remember the first album, classic, and it went diamond. So the label's you said you want Timbo, Primo, Pharrell,
second album makes wood.
Shit like that.
Goes
we'll
from
get you all
diamond
the
to wood.
Because you have to make another classic, right?
Right.
Yeah. And then, or you might be stuck in what they call development hell. It's it's not ready enough. I didn't like the beat. It was off by 2 seconds, so let me just do it again. I was the album's eventually going to come out. I'm at no.
Yeah, and that's how the quality went. The second pay-per-view, they went all the way to fuckery, and then the boxing was not where it needed to be. And then when they actually went all in on the boxing, the fuckery was non-existent, so no one paid attention to it. So yeah,
No, one of the things they really need, they need the coked up De La Hoya on the mic again.
Yeah, yeah. That's the thing. Because Triller was trying to be the ECW of boxing. For all
it was.
For all the wrestling, for all the fucking old school wrestling. Yeah, ECW. They tried to be controversial, and it worked because they had Snoop on there. They had Steve Urkel made an appearance. They had Oscar.
You couldn't try to make something too hard.
Yeah, but then and then they had the music acts. Well, the music was actually kind of got even worse.
They put lightning in a bottle, and they were just how do we do it again?
in the funny thing, they didn't do it again. They did something different instead of actually doing what they did before. So yeah, Triller has one more year to try to get something in there.
How much you want to bet that that year where they actually got it and all the fuckery going on, they just realized it was just too much to handle and to keep track on people?
Yeah, I mean that's that's the whole reason why Lopez Cambosos was taken away from them, because and that was actually a good move. Like they overpaid for that, and they had a card set, and then the fuckery started happening. Like they were doing it in a short amount of time, but like I just didn't know how to handle like real boxing fuckery, like top rated PBC deal with Golden Boy deal.
Fuckery is eternal.
Gotta plan all the way to the end. Like
fuckery is eternal.
Yeah.
They could only see the first couple of events. They didn't see the longevity behind all the other shits.
Yeah, I've seen local cards and even like local tournaments where prepared for a level of fuckery, no matter what.
Yeah. Triller was just like, they did what now? And they have all this
just
money.
Just throw money at it.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm surprised. Like, but hey, they're still sticking with it. Like this. I mean, although I done canceled my membership to it because after the Holyfield shit, I was disgusted. But they're still doing it. Like they're still offering those cards on the Triller Pass and whatnot. So they've been
young.
Yeah, more luck to them. Like I said, if they catches on where old past it boxers are knocking out past it MMA fighters and 3-sided rings and shit like that, and a triangle ring, hey, fuck it, do it. Shit. Until someone gets seriously hurt, and then you're in trouble. Then Trill's gonna have to deal with that. Getting all that shit. Right.